Balance is everything. You need to learn when to stop and you need to learn when to go. If you don't have your own restrictions, knowing right or wrong is going to be very tough, especially in this world where you can get lost, confused, misled. You need to have those restrictions within yourself to know, okay, I've done enough, I'm going to stop. I've not done enough, I'm going to keep pushing forward, start something new, pick something old up, whatever it is. It's generally something that you need to understand. A byproduct of keeping balance within your life is also having good habits. You know, good habits build respect within yourself, build sanity within yourself, because you understand, okay, this is where I'm not willing to go past. You know, it's not just I'm just going to wake up every day and just live the way that day is pushing me towards. No, today I need to do this, I need to do that, and you'll do it. Some days you're not going to do everything. We know this. Some things might go wrong, things may change, but 99% of the time you have your chance to really show yourself, I can do this, I am who I say I am. That builds great respect within yourself. Over time, you start to really become this character that you set out to be. Respect is so important. Internal respect, respect for yourself is so important. It generally does build your character. You know, if you're trying to be someone or be yourself, the best person you can be, respect is where it all starts. Doing what you said you was going to do. It also determines who you're going to be in the future. You know, silence is feedback. Feedback is knowledge. Knowledge is power. Sometimes you just have to sit and wonder, why am I doing this? You know? Or why am I not doing this? Sometimes even when you've stopped doing something or started doing something, just sit and wonder, wow, how amazing does it feel? Whether it's addiction, whether it's just being on your phone a lot, spending a lot of money, whatever your problem is, find some balance, man. You almost have to trust yourself so much that there is no such thing as being lost, confused and crazy, you know? Because what is that? How am I lost on my own journey, you know? Who's controlling this journey for me to be lost? You have to think about things like this. Doesn't make sense, does it, when you think about it like that? Generally, how can you be lost on your own journey? Something along the line, it went wrong. You have to take control of your own destiny. Or the way the world is going, someone's already taken control of it for you. You know, you wake up, first thing, what do? Got on your phone. You're not even checking within yourself, how am I doing today? What do I need to get done today? You know, that's how you control your own destiny. I talk about this quite a lot. Friction, man. If you feel friction in your life, it's actually a good thing, because internally you're telling yourself, I need to do something. That friction there, it's not supposed to make you feel sad or make you feel like you're not who you're supposed to be, or you're not where you're supposed to be, not doing enough. That friction there is exactly telling you whatever you're feeling friction about is exactly what you need to go and do. Same with fear. Anything that you feel fear towards, go and do it. What's the worst that can happen? You're going to fail, okay, but I guarantee you're not going to feel that feeling anymore. And if you try again, the outcome might be different. Friction is honestly something that you have to look out for. If you don't feel any friction at all, you might be doing the right thing. Or you might not care enough. Just depends. If you're that person who does feel some sort of friction in your life, feeling like you're not where you want to be, look around, man, because you already know what. If you know what you want to be, you already know what you should be doing. Just do it. I feel like everyone in today's day and age, especially around my age group, younger people, they're so stuck in seeing winners win instead of winning. You know, there's a difference. We love to see people win. How about we start winning, you know? Like, when do we become the winners? Doesn't make no sense. Like, we're literally the next up. We're watching these people that have already accomplished so many things in our life, and we're almost living through them. How about we do that? Because the next generation, they're going to do the same to us. Why not be that person, you know? Why not be that post, that mark of where people say, I want to be like this person? And even if you don't want to be out there like that, just in your own life, for yourself, your family, your kids, people around you, people who respect you, why not be a winner? Why not choose to win? What's the point in watching someone else win? Only thing you get from that is, I don't even know what you get from that. I honestly believe in today's society, young people, young kids, young adults, they're fighting something completely different that's never been fought before. It's almost like there's two worlds. There isn't, but there's social media and then there's real life. But the merge between them both is absolutely crazy. People are going with social media attitudes, you know, like people call keyboard warriors and things like that, into real life scenarios. People can get hurt. And that's just one example. People's mentality is so fragile in today's day and age. You know, being able to see everything around the world, how everything's going, so many opinions, but there's no, you know, there's no call. Where does your call lie? It's just swipe, swipe, swipe. And I'm happy, I feel satiated. Next emotion, next thought. There's no density towards this. There's no construction, there's no build, you know, there's no operation. And you really have to just step out into the real world, man. Within your mind, physically also. Touch grass, yes. But you have to open your mind, man, because this world's a scary place. And there's a lot of things in place to make people think they're going crazy. You know, to make people think they're alone. You have to be strong within yourself. You have to be. Otherwise, it's going to break you, you know? This constant cycle of going to school, college, university, then work, and then all you do is work. You have your weekends free. You know, that's how the world is. A lot of people, especially now, are starting to realize that's not how they want to live. But there's a lot of small little details that you have to do to really be able to, like I said, separate the two worlds, social media and real life. Because there's only one that's real.